Legends are back, bitches! Hello, everyone. We are back after a long break due to the world.
The beer bug hit us.
Yes, yeah, very much. The bug is on. So we are now back. We have a new studio, new table, comfier chairs, new haircut.
Lack of haircut.
Lack of haircut. And we are back. So thank you everyone who's been commenting for the past few months, asking where we are, what we've been doing. We've been locked down basically, not being able to get back together. So we're finally getting back together. And to start with, we thought we'd take it nice and easy because this man has been hibernating for months. He missed out on DC FanDome in August, so he hasn't seen any trailers. So me and Rob obviously seen trailers. We've done a podcast about it with Liam. So if you haven't already listened to that, go listen to that. But we will be watching it again because we're going to start off with the Batman trailer because it's the one that sort of got the most hype when it came out. For Ross to watch. So Ross is going to react to it. We're just going to sit back and enjoy it and then discuss it afterwards. So yeah.
Oh, it's been a while.
It's so exciting.
Do I remember
How do we do this?
I think we put you push a button. So let's go watch it. Come on, Ross, I'm really excited for you.
Duct tape.
Sorry, that's down. That's for later.
It's just in building his suit. What did I say?
No more lies.
Oh, okay.
From your secret friend. Who?
Boots.
Haven't a clue.
Nice.
Let's play a game. Just me and you.
Oh, is that the riddle?
Any of this mean anything to you?
Is that Falcone?
Yeah, but that's not the music bit. Yeah, it's okay.
You're becoming quite a celebrity.
Oh, Alfred?
Why is he writing to you?
Oh, it's just Cal.
Pricing helmet.
Yeah.
If you
Penguin.
are justice, please do not lie. What is the price for your blind eye?
Is that the Riddler?
Yeah.
The hell are you supposed to be?
Jesus
Christ!
Kicking the shit out of you.
I'm vengeance.
Oh, I like his voice.
Yeah.
No reverb on that.
No modulator or anything.
Oh, maybe if Batman Begins.
Yeah.
You're part of this too.
How am I part of it?
You'll see.
Black eye makeup.
Yeah, I like that they actually keep that.
How cool is that, man?
It's really piqued my interest.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I know. When I watched this, I was like, fuck me. I was like, no, wait, that's only 20% of the movie they filmed so far, and they've already got all that.
Yeah.
It looks like a
I know
proper.
that it's currently postponed because
Oh,
Patson's
yeah,
sort
yeah,
of
he's-
like,
he's-
It looks like it's going to be a right sort of murder mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Detective.
Kind
The
of-
detective's
yeah, exactly.
Batman, right?
Because
What
you've
have we
got
got?
the Riddler, who I'm so excited to see on the big screen.
Yeah.
It's
And he looks like a proper like killing mercenary Joker as
Yeah.
well. It looks amazing. And they were saying so. I don't know if you read anything on it, but basically this is meant to be 2 years into his career.
Right,
So
okay.
so the police are still wary of him, and it's meant to go through all the corruption through Gotham and stuff. That's what they're going for. But he just, I mean, the tone of it
Yeah.
just looks
yeah.
so good. It kind of reminds me a bit of the Gotham TV show, like look of it a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
And then I mean, he just looked his voice and just him beating the crap out of that guy.
Yeah.
Although the music just stops, he just goes, and then you think he stopped and he gets more funny. Oh, and a couple more.
I've just got the thugs just looking at him. Holy crap!
Yes, yeah, I know. And you get later in the trailer, it gets up again. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
As well, in those few shots that you see him as well, his presence looks really big.
Yeah.
Because when you think about him, you think he's quite a slender-looking bloke, but
Yeah.
obviously when he's got that armour on, he looks really.
Kind of a wiry, athletic build
Yeah.
rather than the big, bulky.
But I feel like it's like he can move
Yeah.
when he needs to. Do you know what I mean? Like you take the Batman Begins one, he was so quite slow and bulky in that. But like, yeah.
Especially I like the way the suit looks in motion.
Yes,
No,
yeah,
yes.
I know that we
He
were.
looks better in motion,
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah,
he?
we were a bit sceptical about it, weren't we? With a few podcasts we spoke about, and it's been like, oh, I don't know. I don't- I'm still not too
I
sure.
suppose as well, because whenever you see the pictures, it's like broad daylight,
Yeah.
and it's the middle of the day, but
Yeah.
like most of it's going to be at night, so you won't see all those details. It'll just sort
Yeah.
of blend into the background.
Yeah,
so.
and they were saying it's still like a prototype sort of suit, so there's still
Same with Catwoman
there's
as
scuffs.
well.
Yeah,
She
so like,
looks like she's wearing a barrel of Clark.
so like Catwoman isn't Catwoman yet.
Yeah.
She's a Catbird yet.
Yeah.
The Penguin isn't the Penguin yet. He's a guy who's called the Penguin and doesn't really enjoy it. And the Riddler isn't the Riddler yet. He's just a guy.
So it's literally a setup for everybody.
Yeah,
So
set up
hopefully
for
by the
going
end of it, they will all become.
Exactly.
Doing that
right.
kind of year one thing where Catwoman's a thief, but she sees the back costume and goes, oh, if I have a totem outfit, it's going to make me stand out. I'm really going to be a character.
Yeah, hopefully. And it's just I'm saying I'm really intrigued about it. Even like the sort of bit at the end where he says like, "You're part of this too," and he goes, "How am I part of this?" He goes, "You'll find out." I'm like, "Oh, what the hell does that mean?" So there's loads of theories going around about the Court of Owls.
Yeah.
The Waynes being involved in corruption, like why? How do you think he's got all
Is
this
the
money?
Riddler connected to the Wayne somehow?
Yeah,
And he's
I
like,
know.
yeah.
So many theories going around. It was just a shock. Like I remember back in August when it was on, like DC FanDome was happening. It was a really great day, and it was like, oh, the Snyder Cut's gonna be the highlight of this of this thing. And this came out, I was like, oh damn, okay, this kicks ass. It was like so unexpected, and yeah, I'm actually proper pumped to have a detective Batman.
I mean, he's
movie.
a detective, but he also seems to be a good fighter. So a lot of that seems to be rage. So maybe he's still getting over the whole.
Yeah, he's vengeance.
Yeah, vengeance.
His voice was really cool, right?
Well, I was thinking like Alfred said to him, "You're becoming a bit of a celebrity or a star, or whatever."
Yeah.
So I feel like he hasn't quite got to where he, we know him as Batman really is.
No, I think it's very much like, well, especially because that guy goes like, "Who the hell are you?" Like he obviously doesn't know.
Yeah.
There's this myth
He's
out.
he's still a myth and people don't believe it.
Yeah.
It's like the beginning of '89, isn't it?
Yes.
Where they're like, oh yeah, there's some guy or whatever. And then
I'll
he's
tell you
got-
about a giant
Yeah.
bat. You got a comment?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, it reminded me a lot of the very start of BVS, where you got the two cops go into that building, and you're like, what the hell's going on? And they're just sort of searching with their flashlights, especially with like Jim Gordon there with the light looking around. And I love that little scene in BVS. So yeah,
It's interesting how he seems to be walking through the cops when you see that shot of his face.
Yeah, so obviously Gordon knows
So-
who he is,
yeah.
and he trusts him. But
Yeah.
then he in another point he's like in a prison cell fighting all the cops. So it's like,
well, Riddler could have set him up by now.
yeah, true. I mean, yeah, it'd be interesting if Riddler was actually setting him up to be a bad guy, maybe.
Yeah. Cops are like on the fence, and he's trying to sway them over.
Yeah, very true. Very true. So yeah, I mean, awesome. I cannot wait for this movie and see what else they bring to it as well. I
Yeah.
mean, that's just 20.
Or whether this is the start of a new series. Of
I
Batman
don't
films?
know. I hope so. I mean, if
I heard somewhere they were trying to set up a trilogy, weren't they?
I hope
So
so.
that'd be awesome if like you set it up in this one, and then you go and see him.
Still holding out for that. The original pitch for this kind of film was going to be the Deathstroke as the villain.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not Joe
Back
McInerney.
many years ago, when they were still talking about doing a solo Batman movie project, it was going to be
Oh
Batman.
yeah,
versus Deathstroke.
that was Ben Affleck, though, wasn't it?
Joe Manganiello, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that was Ben Affleck and him.
Still holding out hope that he might show up.
I still watch that. I still watch that Arkham Origins trailer where it's just him and Deathstroke
Oh
fighting.
yeah,
Like,
the
so
port.
good.
Oh,
I
that's
want
amazing.
some of that.
But that's the thing. I mean, you think about all the Batman films that have come out before and all the villains they've cast in that. You're coming to the end of the line of the A-listers.
Yeah.
Yes.
So unless you want to put Calendar Man in it.
Yeah, I mean, there's some other bad guy. I mean, I'd love to see like a Clayface, but it would just be all CGI, so it wouldn't be a proper like. It would be
Well, no, because you can have him morph into other people.
yeah, but with the big Clayface
Yeah,
moment, it would be very CGI. And I'm saying with my Man-Bat would be great to do. That's a great story. I love that story of Man-Bat, but it'd just be so. You have to.
I'd like to see
CGI.
Mr. Freeze being done properly.
Very
So
true.
I think
yeah,
Mr. Freeze is awesome.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you want to go for a more villainous Mr. Freeze or Heart of Ice style? Mr.
Oh, I
Freeze?
definitely
Heart of
Heart of
Ice.
Ice,
Very
yeah.
tragic character.
One
Yeah.
when you sort of kind of understand why he's doing it.
I'd like to see him like do something that's like a little bit crossing the line, and he'd be like, oh, "What am I doing?" But then he thinks, "No, I've got to save my wife." And then he's like, "Well, I've already crossed the line," and then he just gets worse and worse through the film. And then Batman kind of like gets to the end and is
I was-
like,
I was talking to a friend
sends
about
him
this,
back round.
how sort of with the X-Men films that Dark Phoenix needs to be more than just one movie.
Yes.
So if you were going to do Mr. Freeze, do you think they could set him up in a film like this as maybe a police consultant for Gotham PD, and over the course of a series of films, more and more shit happens to him, and he starts to develop. So you don't just have him go.
Sort of
Comes to
like
Freeze.
Enigma in Gotham.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
slowly went crazy.
Yeah.
So, and then like
He tries to use where he is to try and get medical treatment
Yeah.
for his wife, and they all keep turning him
Yeah.
down. And then he gets caught, and he's like gets thrown in prison for a couple of days. Then he goes to court, and then nothing happens, and then he just snaps one day and just goes crazy.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool if they did that, build it up, and then you have
Yeah, like he's like
final villain of the
he's like in his
films.
lab trying to find a cure, and he finds a way of making a pellet into it, and then he goes, I can make this into a weapon, so that I can get what I want from the people that won't give it to me, kind of thing. Yeah,
That'd be cool.
yeah.
I love the shot. I like. Do you know like that?
Penguin looks really
Yeah, I was saying
interesting.
Colin Farrell. He doesn't look anything like him
No.
at all. I was like, when
He's
first I
the
was like,
latest member of the club of if you live long enough to see yourself become a
yeah.
yeah.
Because honestly, when they started casting, when they said Andy Serkis was a good part of the film, I thought Andy Serkis was the Penguin.
Yes.
I was like, oh, he'd be a great Penguin. He's already got the look, and there was
fan art.
Yes.
When he had the
and he looked great. And I was like, oh, and then they said, oh no, he's gonna be Alfred. I was like, but he should be the Penguin. But no, then Colin Farrell looks pretty good as the Penguin. It'd be interesting. Be interesting to see how if each villain links up into an end story, or if they're literally all their own story. And Batman's like you do like an Arkham game. You've got the main story, but then you've got these side missions.
Yeah.
Whether that's gonna happen, whether it's gonna be like Riddler's the main
Is
mission.
Riddler manipulating everybody?
Yeah, and see what else. And if there's gonna be any other cameos of any other sort of villains or anything else that he's.
You know, he said they might set up something else.
Well, when I first saw that trailer, I thought the guy with his bandaged face was Hush. I was like,
a lot of people are saying like, is that actually the Riddler or is that Hush?
Yeah.
I mean, it's clever. It's a big change on what the Riddler usually looks like. If you're going for either the '66 one where he's just in spandex, or Jim Carrey spandex, or
well, I'm guessing the Riddle's going to be, is he someone Bruce knows and has to...
yeah, well, are they still going to... They've got to keep it as Edward Nygma, right? But do they make Edward Nygma know who Bruce Wayne is and stuff, that kind of stuff? So, yeah, and I think Patterson's going to pull it off, I think. A lot of people were like,
Fingers
oh,
crossed
no.
he gets better soon.
Yeah, hoping so. But I think they said they're going to try and start again in a week's time or so, hopefully so.
Yeah. Get this film out in time.
Yeah.
2021.
Do you want to watch it again just for shits and giggles?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Damn
okay.
straight.
Do you reckon he'll get his suit upgraded throughout the film?
But it's possible.
With things that like happen, he's like, well, I need this for this, I need this for
Maybe.
this film.
I mean, it looks like it's sort of a mosh posh suit anyway, so
Yeah.
for the past 2 years. So,
So why is that on someone's face?
I know exactly. No more lies. So it's like
Your
the
secret
The
friend.
amount of cops in this, that's obviously a politician or something like that.
yeah, it's got to be like mayor or something.
Definitely got some corruption.
Yeah, and it's all about them hiding something. I think he knows about it.
Haven't a clue.
That's him in the mansion as well, isn't it?
Let's play a game.
No, that's him.
Just
Yeah.
me and you.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Any of this mean anything to you?
In the single that, so I'm not too sure about that version.
Like Coney looks well smug.
Yeah. Not maybe whoever died, now he's in charge.
You're
Maybe.
becoming quite a celebrity.
I always find
Back game was
with
really
the bat suits, it's when they're in motion, you get a real sense of how they're going to look.
It's the with Bruce.
yeah, funeral. Whoever that,
Why's he
I'm guessing
writing to
whoever
you?
that guy is at the funeral was maybe going to die at the end.
Maybe.
Speculation.
If you are justice, please do not lie.
It's been set up.
What is the price for your blind?
That's him meeting Catwoman.
Yeah.
The hell are you supposed to be?
Punch. And it's like, I'm done. I'm done. I love it.
He's not good.
I'm vengeance.
Yeah, he needs a hospital right now.
This guy's crazy.
That's awesome.
The
Yeah.
car as well kind of looks more like a modified Mustang.
Yes,
Than
yeah,
an
yeah.
actual custom built car.
Sort of
but
like
still going through
prototype.
Yeah, prototype.
Yeah.
Version 1.
See it there in fact.
Yeah. it is. Batcave looks cool.
My part of it.
Done some renovation under the east.
Be interesting, right? If it's actually, I'm guessing it is sort of underneath Wayne Manor, or if it's just part of Wayne Manor, they haven't made a cave yet or anything. I mean, there's loads of questions I've got about it. I can't wait to find out.
Yeah.
So good. So
The
good.
music is so eerie as well.
Yeah, Nirvana. Nirvana are good at it. And there's other ways like eerie, and it's to say it stops for that punch scene, and it starts up again. It's like a vengeance.
It sounds like somebody so much when he says that. I can't think who it is. It might be a bit of Christian Bale, but I don't think it is.
No, it's like, oh, well, maybe the big Batman Begins, he wasn't too husky, was he?
No,
I kinda-
as that series went on, it got more and more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cow got
average.
smaller and smaller.
I can't breathe. But yeah, no, I even think like the mask. I quite like. So the ears are still off to me, but the mask actually really looks like Daredevil from the Netflix show.
Yeah,
as
I
well.
think it's because it's
really,
leathery looking.
Yeah,
isn't
it
it?
looks really, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Like, it still looks really cool. So
It does look like a very early version on it, so they can easily just keep updating it.
Yeah.
That would be
I
cool.
quite like. Beautiful.
So not those early promo shots reminded me of Year Zero.
Yes. Yeah. When Gotham went to like no computers. Yeah.
I'm interested to see what Alfred's like as well.
Yeah.
So Alfred is different in every incarnation
I
he
don't
ever is.
know why. I want to see the
military
Earth 1,
type?
the Earth 1 version from Gary Frank's Earth 1.
Yeah.
Where he's,
Yes.
he just beats the crap out of the cops.
Yeah. He's just proper hard nut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want a continuation of. I used to go from Gotham.
Sean.
Sean Pertwee.
Yeah,
Sean Pertwee's on.
I think he's the best version.
Yeah, because he was a sort of London lad. Yeah.
He sounds proper, doesn't he?
Come on, don't be shy. Your mother wasn't. Best line of that
Or
show.
the one from Pennyworth, which we still haven't finished watching.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll get onto that.
Yeah.
That's going to be a catch up. One of the catch up things.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. Awesome.
Yeah. Looking good.
Watch the next one.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right. So guys, that was a reaction to the Batman trailer. Obviously, it's been out for a while now. But what do you guys think about it? Are you looking forward to it? Are you excited about it? Let us know. So we're back. We're going to be doing reactions to be playing catch up on Harley Quinn, Stargirl, Doom Patrol, finishing off all the CW before it comes back in January. We're trying to do Pennyworth. We're going to do as much as we can. Any suggestions you guys want to throw at us of other stuff we can watch, please let us know. We still have a Patreon as well, which we're going to start uploading to again, so come and follow us on there. And we're on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. Come and follow us on there as well. And don't forget to follow us. We do podcasts as well. Come and follow us on Anchor, Stitcher, everywhere you can find us podcasts. Look for Legends of Podcasting, and we will be there. And we're back, bitches!